Hello, Sunday School friends. It's Becca. I have missed you all so much. I can't believe it's been 6 months since we've all been together at Sunday School. I hope you're all doing well and that you're happy and healthy. We're going to do Sunday School this fall, doing the online virtual thing that a lot of you are getting used to. I will record a video that will talk about our Bible lesson, ask you some questions. I might even ask you to hit the pause button to go complete a task or run around your house and do something. But be sure not to make fun of me and laugh if you pause it and I'm making a weird face like this. Just joking. Another thing to know is after the video, there's links that will take you to an activity based on your age. Older kids have one link, younger kids have another link. But feel free to do all of the activities if you really want to do them all. Another thing to know, on Sundays, what is read in church is the same scripture we're using in Sunday School. So you'll get to hear it in Sunday School and again in church. Let's get started. Today's story is a rescue story. Who are some people that you might call if you need to be rescued? Think about it. Think about it. I bet you're thinking police officers, firefighters, maybe even your parents. These are all people who can probably help us if we need it. Our Bible story has a different type of rescuer. When I read this story, I want you to listen to who gets rescued and who is the rescuer. Something important happens right before this Bible story. The Israelites have been enslaved in Egypt. Pharaoh made them do hard work. But God wanted Pharaoh to let the Israelite people go. God sent Moses to convince Pharaoh to free the Israelites. It took a lot of convincing, but finally Pharaoh said, okay. Today's story happened shortly after the Israelites left Egypt. This story is from the book of Exodus, the Red Sea. It was a long journey leaving Egypt. The Israelites camped on the shore of the Red Sea. The people were feeling really nervous. Moses squinted into the darkening sky. Had he heard something? Something in the distance? Moses shook his head slowly. He did not trust Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, to keep his promise. Do you think Pharaoh followed us? Aaron asked. Moses stood listening. We will see, Moses said. We will see. Moses didn't have to wait too long. Soon, a growing cloud of dust rose up in the distance. A rumble of horses and hooves thundered toward the travelers. They could see them clearly now. Hundreds of Pharaoh's chariots charged towards them. Hundreds of soldiers followed with orders to bring the people back. We're trapped, someone yelled. A strong wind began to blow. Cries went up from the people. Moses, they shouted, have you brought us here to die? Do not be afraid, Moses told his people. Stand firm. God is with us. Moses gripped the staff in his hand. Prepare to move out, he shouted into the wind. Where, Moses? Aaron said. There's no place to go. Through the Red Sea, Moses said. God will make a way. Moses stood on the edge of the shore. He raised his right arm. He stretched his staff out over the white waves. The waters trembled and divided. The wild wind roared. Soon all of the waters stood on the left and the right. Dry land appeared between the walls. A safe path to the other side. Move now, Moses ordered. How strange it must have felt to step onto the sandy path. How scary to feel the spray from the water waiting on either side. Would God save them? Would God keep the promise to Moses? In the morning, Pharaoh's army stood on the shores of the Red Sea. They saw the Israelites safe on the other side. Soon chariots groaned and soldiers cracked their whips. Pharaoh's army moved slowly across the rocky and sandy path. They will catch us, a young woman yelled. Watch and wait, said Moses. Moses once again held up his staff over the walls of waves. Tons of water came tumbling down. Horses, chariots, and riders were all swept into the sea. From the safe shore came the sound of singing and dancing, led by Miriam, Moses' sister. Sing to the Lord, the Israelites shouted. God has saved us. Here's some questions to make sure everybody listened really well to our story. Who needed rescuing in this story? The Israelites, you're right. Who was trying to hurt them? Pharaoh and his army, you're right. And one more question. Who rescued them? God and Moses. When the Israelites left Egypt with Moses, they were very scared and they prayed to God to help them. God promised to free them, and Moses led them away from Egypt. They were scared the Pharaoh's army would get them, and God parted the Red Sea for them to cross. The Israelites learned that they could ask God for help, always. God will even help in what seems like an impossible situation. Now it's time to move on in Sunday school. I need you to complete the age link activity for how old you are. Feel free to do both activities if you really want to, but either way, everybody has one piece of homework. You have to use what you create in your activity to retell the story to at least 2 different people. And if you want to send me a picture of what you create, that would be awesome sauce. Even better, sending a video of you retelling the story. I'll see everybody next week.